stream test. I waited too long to get going here, so I really can't test my side cameras quite yet because it's too dark. So we're gonna drive into town. Hopefully, have some lighting. We've got a mild little drizzle right now. I wouldn't say drizzle, I guess, but it's a little stormy. Some lightning action, nothing crazy. Welcome in, Sean. I see you are first. There's not a lot of competitors. Let me know if audio and video is looking good. On my end, it looks fine, but obviously I'm on the end of it that's producing, so I don't have my own stream pulled up at the moment. Looks like it says I'm live. That's always a step in the right direction. I was just looking back at the video on my end. Looks like the camera's slightly out of focus, but I can't really tell. It looks good. It looks good. I don't know what I'm. Let's turn some of that up. Yeah, it does look good. I might need to bump my bit rate up just a smidge, but I think we're alright. Alright, so I'll trust that. And now we gotta test this other function that I have cooking up. Whoa! Is that a webcam? Hold on. Need more light. There we go. What's up, honky? That's not really where I want that. I want more in front of me. Because, you know, it's gonna be kind of odd looking at my side while I'm driving, but maybe that'll work. I don't know. The only problem with the Durango is that I don't have any good spots to like mount shit. Like I don't have on like an F-150 there'd be like a handle here. That'd be really nice, but I don't have one of those. I could mount it off my mount for my front camera. Maybe that would work. I'm not sure. I haven't quite thought about it. It's in the works yet. I'd like to set up a scene that you can have me on one half and the road on one half, or vice versa. Whatever. I don't know how. I haven't figured that out. How I want to do that yet. But yeah, the webcam is installed, if you want to call it that. So we're gonna head into Adams quick, so I can get some light on the sides, so I can test my two GoPros that are mounted on the sides of the whip. Yeah. And I'll have to pop the camera off the mount to show the setup. Because I'm really kind of digging how I have this all set up. Cable management could be better, but you know, that's just the way it's going to be. I'm in a vehicle, so I don't really know what to... There's not much to expect in my opinion. It's a vehicle. It's not a setup at home. So. All right, so we're pulling into town here, so we'll have some light on the sides. Looks like I'm keeping up on bit rate. We've got 4 bars of connection. Yeah, we're looking good. Yeah. So let me switch this back over to this, and now if I just do this, that should switch over. So looks like it's really dark. I don't know which one that is. Must be this one. Okay, so that helps. All right, so the GoPros are struggling. Definitely dark. Let's go back to the front. I gotta try and find a spot that's kind of lit on the sides. Maybe I gotta just go in and crank the exposure. I might have to do that. Tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna roll into Clark's. Maybe I go in and get some tobacco or something. All right, so now if we switch this, okay, so that looks good, and let's go to this one, and that's the other side. Okay, so it looks good, it's just dark. That's the only issue. So yeah, that's both side cameras, and then back to the front camera. And looks like I need to change batteries on that camera. Is that Noah? It looks like Noah. I think Noah's behind me getting gas. Yes. Okay. So the front camera needs... What's going on?
What's with the dash cam?
This is a live stream.
Live stream?
We're live right now.
Oh, for what?
This. Storm chasing.
Storm chasing. Oh, man.
I'm just testing right now. Yeah.
Fun.
I thought that was you when you came up there. I was like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, I gotta take Carson home.
You guys been monkeying?
What?
You guys been monkeying on cars?
Yeah, I'm trying to race Saturday.
Yeah, I saw that on his story that you're gonna try and...
I stole his motor.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny.
So I am no electrician, so he was wiring it out because all the wiring was hillbillied in.
Yeah.
To the point where it didn't work.
Sure.
Put power to the battery and it's all actually trying to start it. So.
You gonna get her done?
Well, it's running now.
Sweet.
But.
What do you have it in?
350.
That'd be fun.
If my motor was in, it'd be a 355.
Where you racing?
Chateau.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
On Saturday?
Yep. 4 o'clock.
I could swing out actually.
4 o'clock, but I don't run first, so I'd be running about 5:15, 5:30.
Okay. Keep that in mind. I think there's a couple pals coming down. We could.
I'm guessing Cam's gonna go there.
We could make that happen. So.
Yeah. It'll probably be well, it's about a 2-hour race.
Sure.
So.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes, but I'll let you get back to your live stream.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going good though.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Okay, so. Yeah, that's for sure. Camera's got a lot of work to do. Anyways, the dash cam just died, which I was expecting because I just got regular batteries in it. There's batteries, I don't know where to look. Look at myself or look at the camera. Anyways, there's batteries that have a USB input that they act as a dummy battery, but it's just a permanent power solution. I'm gonna have to get that rigged up for that because obviously it's not gonna work too well if I have to switch batteries almost every probably 45 minutes. Because when the camera is constantly running, it's chewing battery power, so that's not going to work, obviously. Other than that, I mean, this is obviously working pretty smooth. You can see Noah there getting gas. So I am very pleased with how this turned out. It's obviously nighttime, so the GoPros don't really see as much as you'd like, but it seems to be working pretty well. So I'm just gonna. I wanted to check my power. So it's actually impressive. My power bank right now, with the vehicle running and everything running, because everything in the vehicle is running off the power bank. We are looking at roughly 3.9 to 4.2 hours of lifetime here, just off the battery bank. And I'm at 50% battery. So that's pretty solid. I don't think I have to worry about that because that was a little bit of my worry. I have so much equipment running off of that power bank. I didn't know if it's going to be able to sustain all of the equipment for long enough for an actual chase. You know, if you start at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and you end at 9 o'clock. So. So yeah, that looks good. Cameras look good. I'm probably gonna have to mess with the exposure on the GoPros, get them to change a little bit, because if I go back, like, the windows make a big difference in how much the GoPro actually picks up, because they're just obviously, the windows are tinted. So like, even if I roll that one down, you see a lot more. So, and I don't think there's any way to make that better, because yeah, I could get this camera over here up to the front window. There's no tint on the front window, so that would be better. But obviously I can't do it for this one, because every time I get out of the vehicle, I'm gonna whack my head into it. So that's not gonna work. But I mean, for the most part, I shouldn't be in the rain when I'm out chasing. About probably 80% of the time I'll be in dry weather. So I can just pop the window down like that, and we'll have good view anyway. And for the most part, you know, you're not going to be chasing at night. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good for the most part. The only thing that's making me annoyed at the moment is I can't get my location to pop up on the Radar Omega thing on the bottom right. I don't know why my location won't pop in there. It's supposed to, but it's not for some reason. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not. Another device, and then it should just go to whatever device I have. Whatever device is hooked up to my account on Radar Omega should just pop my location on, but it's not doing that. So yeah, I would chalk that up as a successful stream. Everything seems to look good. Obviously, I go watch it back later and just make sure everything ran pretty smooth and there was no major hiccups. Obviously, we're gonna have hiccups here and there because I'm running off Starlink. There's not a whole lot I can do to you know, to fix stuff like that. So, but in the meantime, I might as well show the setup. So obviously here we are in the driver's seat. We have the laptop there, and then I have this Stream Deck right here. So obviously if I turn this off, this Stream Deck here is what changes my cameras. And what you just saw was me flipping this little switch. So that works pretty smooth. And then power banks back there, running power, all sorts of cable mess you can't see. That's the mount that you're on. That's the dash cam, radar. It's like, there's my location. That's how it should show up in the OBS stream, but it doesn't for some reason. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that, but right now I'm happy. I mean, for the most part, I have a functioning live stream setup now. I have to wait 8 months to actually utilize it. So, Jesus. So, Shawner, if you're still there, are you coming down this weekend? I'm assuming so. 'Cause I think you said that you were coming down if Connor was coming. So. Looks like I have a connection, pretty decently low connection right now, and then I'm trying to look through, just make sure it's... Okay, connection's back to good. Hell, it looked fine the whole time anyway. Alright, so... up in the air right now. Okay. Yeah, I think Connor said he's leaving at like 3 o'clock on Saturday, so he's not going to be around a lot, but obviously we can do something Friday night. Noah just said, I'm sure you heard him, Noah just said he was racing Chateau on 4:30 p.m. on hopefully p.m. on Saturday. So that could be a possibility. We could go do that. But obviously, if you're only going to see him for a few hours, maybe it's not worth it to drive all the way down here. But that's obviously up to you. So I was just curious if you had a plan or not. So, yeah, kind of sucks that the dash cam thing's dead, but there's not really much to look at other than maybe a lightning flash every 45 seconds. So yeah. I need new windshield wipers. So I need to get a battery that has a cable connection so I can have permanent power dash cam, and then other than that I have I'm pretty sure I have everything I need for the most part. I do want to hook up, I do actually, underneath this computer I have a tote. It's got my Focusrite in it. My small Focusrite. I thought about toying around with the idea of throwing in an actual dedicated microphone instead of using the phone mic, because that works. It sounds all right, but I wanted to test an actual microphone to see if it'd be worth it to have. You know, it's a lot of extra, because I don't have a good spot to put the microphone. Like if I had that handle here, that would be really perfect, but I don't have that. There's a few other spots that I could put it, but I feel like there'd just be problems with some other noises creeping in and stuff like that. So that's probably just going to be the solution for now, because it works, and I don't see why having really crisp audio is important. I would like the idea of having a Bluetooth, or whatever you want to call it, wireless mic that I could put on my shirt that would send a signal to my Focusrite, and then I could run that into my computer or something to get a wireless signal, so that if I get out of the vehicle, which I will get out of the vehicle quite a bit to take pictures and whatever, that you can still hear me, because if I'm out of the vehicle for 15% of the time, you won't be able to hear what I'm saying. It's just gonna kind of be a dry spell in the stream, unless there's something going on in front of us, which is not going to be likely all the time. So with that, I don't really know what else to cover other than looks like everything is doing good. The stream deck is really cool. If you want to say hello to Ma quick. On the right side. There. Did you wave? You better have waved. Yeah, other than that, I think everything looks to be running good. It says we have a few dropped frames. Maybe I should, let's see here. I'm gonna up. Try not to swerve all over the road. Not that I really care. Settings. I should care now that there's somebody coming though. Okay, I'm gonna up. I'm gonna up the bitrate 1,000 to 7,000, and we're gonna see if we can handle that. 7,000 kilobytes per second. Yeah, looks like for the most part it's doing it. 66, 70, actually went above on 7,500 there. So maybe 7,000 is the number we want. Anyways, yeah. We are looking good. We are ready. I think we're ready for live streaming. Let's So, oh, it says I have one viewer. I don't know if you're there anymore. If you're not, it's fine. If somebody is watching to this point, you're a pro, and thank you for tuning in to the test stream. That's very uneventful, and I will catch all you hopefully in an actual live stream sometime soon for some weather-related event. Because right now, it doesn't look very promising. I mean, it's almost September, and statistically, September is not very active. I'd probably be better off stubbing my toe a couple times than hoping to get some sort of tornadic storm in September. But it can happen. There's been some in December before, so it's not like it's unheard of. Anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Everybody have a good night.